If you want to speak Russian fluently, if you want to understand the native language speakers, and if you are interested in immersing yourself to the Russian culture, you are in the right channel. Welcome, my name is Inna Solovyova. I have been teaching foreign languages half of my life, maybe the best part of my life, and today I'm going to introduce you to the 5 catchphrases that appeared first thing in the movie, which is called "Москва слезам не верит", Moscow Doesn't Believe in Tears, directed by Menshov. So what we're going to do, I will introduce you to 5 bits of the movie where these episodes with the phrases firstly appeared. I will give some comments here, you will repeat the phrases after me, and voila, you will be able to sound Russian like a real Russian. Are you prepared? Okay, so firstly, maybe a short introduction to the plot. It's a very long movie, and of course, I will try to cut my story shorter. Moscow doesn't believe in tears. It's a very famous proverb and the name of a super popular Soviet bestseller. The movie "Москва слезам не верит" or "Moscow Doesn't Believe in Tears" appeared in 1979, and since that time it has become a real classics of the Russian cinematography. So the movie depicts the life of the 3 friends. First one, Antonina, is a very positive character. She came to Moscow as her friends for better life, and she marries a good boy. She has a nice family, children. So her life was really typical for most women in the Soviet Union. There are 2 more characters. The central character of the movie, Antonina's friend, whose name is Katerina. After a disaster romance, Katerina has to bring up her child, her daughter Alexander, on her own. Katerina actually socially has become the most successful out of her 3 friends, because eventually, imagine, she runs a factory. So the Soviet Union may be criticized widely, but it was maybe the first country which empowered women that significantly. Running a factory, wow! So she really worked her way from a shop floor worker to the director, from zero to real hero, and she is still a role model for many Russian women. So Katerina is the central character, the most positive, real hero, and there are other characters. One of them, Lyudmila, adventurous young woman who really believes in her luck, and she married to a very famous hockey player, but eventually they divorced because of his drinking problem, and eventually she is single but still not giving up, still looking for her happiness as a woman. So her destiny is pretty typical for many Russian women as well. Lyudmila is the wittiest out of these 3 friends. That's why most of the quotes we're going to learn today belong to her. So we're going to watch the first episode where we will hear Lyudmila pronouncing the first catchphrase. After that, they will return to you and I will give my comments.
О, какие люди! Без охраны.
Не расстраивайся ты, Катерина.
Я не расстраиваюсь.
Не расстраивайся. 2 балла, надо же. 2 балла, а?
Я все равно поступлю.
А кто спорит? В институты до каких лет принимают? До 35? У тебя еще уйма попыток.
In this scene, Katerina and Antonina enter the dorm room and they are greeted by Lyudmila, who says, "Какие люди без охраны?" Such people without bodyguards. The Russians use this phrase nowadays when we see somebody we are very happy to see and we show our surprise in a positive way. Usually it's a very friendly welcome. Repeat after me. Какие люди без охраны? Once again. Какие люди без охраны? Well done. It takes us to the second episode where Lyudmila is going to pronounce the second very famous quotation.
Хоть бы клубнику себя сняла. А то сейчас Коля придет. Мы с ним сегодня в концерт идем.
В концерт. Тетёха, 2 года в Москве живешь. В концерт.
Ой, нельзя, нельзя. Можно, войдите.
Ну, Люд.
Здрасте.
Добрый вечер.
Что это с вами?
А, это вы меня в краску вогнали.
Извините.
Куда вы?
Извините.
Коля! Коль, подожди, я сейчас! Что ж ты его пугаешь, что он у меня такой скромный?
Да. Интеллектом явно не изуродован.
И стыл тебе в Москву ехать, такого ты и в деревню себе могла бы найти.
Listen the way she speaks about Nikolai. She says, интеллектом явно не изуродован. Which means that his appearance is not disfigured by being intelligent. We do use this phrase in a pretty toxic manner when we want to say that the person is very simple, very plain, and does not have a vast academic background. We can read it from their face. So repeat after me. Интеллектом явно не изуродован. Once again. Интеллектом явно не изуродован. Well done, you are doing fine. So far you have learned 2 Russian catchphrases and it takes us to the 3rd episode.
На дачу. Даша!
Hello. Общежитие слушает. Кого? Людмилу.
Да! Кто? Рудольф. С телевидения, как же, помню. Да нет, нас бабушка шутит. К нам сейчас гости из Риги приехали, она нашу квартиру общежитием стала называть. Нет, сегодня не могу, мы сегодня все семьи на дачу едем. По какой дороге?
По асфальтированной. Да ты...
А я даже не знаю, по какой дороге, да. Нас шофер все время туда возит.
Ты...
Ну ладно, Рудик, сейчас не могу говорить, меня папа ждет. Чао.
Ну и побрякушка ты.
Не учи меня жить, лучше помоги материально.
Independent and assertive Lyudmila pronounces in this episode a very famous catchphrase. Не учите меня жить, лучше помогите материально. Don't teach me how to live, better help me financially. You can very often hear this phrase from many people who don't want unwelcome advice and would rather get some cash. So, of course, when you hear a Russian speaking that, it doesn't mean they want money from you, but it means that unwelcome advice is not appreciated. So, let's practice this phrase. Не учите меня жить, лучше помогите материально. Repeat after me. Once again. Не учите меня жить, лучше помогите материально. Well done, you are doing amazingly fine. Now it takes us to the 4th episode. In the 4th episode, the girls are going to attend a party where, like, the high society are going to mingle. They are not used to that, and one of them, Katerina, is not very self-confident, and she is sharing with her friend, Lyudmila, her concerns. She is afraid, and Lyudmila is trying to support her. Watch the episode, and then we will learn another catchphrase.
Человека выдают 2 обстоятельства. Если он неправильно ставит ударение в словах, с этим у тебя все в порядке, и задает глупые вопросы, так ты больше помалкивай.
Ну, а если меня о чем-нибудь просят? Вот я ляпну.
И ляпай. Но ляпай уверенно. Тогда это называется точкой зрения. Вот я, грубовато, правда?
Да, это есть.
А у них это называется эксцентричностью. На том и стою.
Katerina is concerned, she's saying, and if they ask me something, and I would blurt, and her friend Lyudmila is answering, do blurt. Это называется точка зрения. This is called the point of view. Это называется точка зрения. Repeat after me. Это называется точка зрения. Okay. Of course, you may suspect that I have saved the best phrase, the most popular, the funniest, till the end of our class, and here it is. It is going to be pronounced by a male character. This character doesn't have many quotes in the movie. Nevertheless, this one has become a diamond in the crown of this movie. The quote you will very often hear, the most quoted phrase from the movie. Here you will see Nikolai, who really became older, and you will hear his catchphrase. Listen to the episode and then we will practice.
Ничего не может сохраниться. Вот ты. Всегда правильную жизнь вел. Сохранился, что ли? Вон они, 3 волосинки в 6 рядов.
Сейчас модно носить лысину.
А это что такое?
Это комок нервов.
About his belly. What is that? And Nikolai answers, это комок нервов. Which means it's a bundle of nerves. It's a bundle of nerves. Since this movie, this phrase "это комок нервов" has become a catchphrase, an ironic way to describe males becoming fatter with age. So if you have a girlfriend, a Russian girlfriend, and she is complaining that you have gained some weight, you may want to answer her. Это комок нервов. Repeat after me. Это комок нервов. Today we have learned 5 catchphrases that will help you to speak Russian better, that will help you to understand the Russians better, and that will help you to immerse yourself to the culture and maybe motivate you to watch the movie. Thank you very much for making it today. I do appreciate you watching the video till the end of it. And if you liked it, do follow me on all social media available. Plus, I will be very happy to see you on my Telegram channel where I'm sharing the texts and the analysis of the Russian language samples.